Three, two, one, and we're live. Sick, man. Pretty cool. I actually am using I think a $50 to $100 lens right now. Pretty crystal fucking clear. It's the Canon 50 millimeter right now. But anyways, this is not about my camera gear today. What I wanted to talk about today was, I really haven't been uploading any content this week. I've been wanting to create content, but my schedule has like really blown up. And I actually have the next, I would say, 30 minutes open. And so I just want to keep it like just very chill and just like talk to you guys about my life, kind of like my Sunday streams. And if there's any questions that you have, I'm up and open to answer anything, everything. Damn, Kevin D is already like in here, man. That's hella quick. Kevin, how do you get girls out of your league? I don't know if that's the question to be asking me, man. I'm not like fucking my lake count is not as high as squatting Casanovas and stuff. I think like honestly, part of confidence and being able to be confident, being able to talk confidently to someone is not being attached to the outcome, if that makes sense. So if like you're talking to someone, wow, man, I can't believe we're already getting into it. It's like no warm up, just go straight fucking in. But honestly, one of the things about feeling confident is feeling like you have nothing to lose. When you're so like attached, right? And you're so broken that a girl doesn't like you. Like, dude, that just comes off as desperate, man. Girls don't like that. Desperation is not very attractive to a lot of people. Anyways, yeah, man. So like I've just been really busy this week and I just haven't literally had no time to edit. I shot a bunch of videos that I'm trying to edit right now just to give to you guys and stuff. But yeah, man, like it's things are going really well. Like my high ticket closing practice is like really it's starting to pick up. It's getting to that point where like I'm constantly on the phone all the time, and that's why I wanted to just jump here just for a little bit and just like connect with y'all, man. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I feel very guilty when I don't put up content. Like I've literally had this article for Refugee Hustle in my drafts box. It's been 2 weeks and I just haven't published it just because it's just like back to back to back to back, and I'm just like, oh my god, there's so much like it's so crazy. As like I remember back in pharmacy when I was working pharmacy, time would just go a lot slower, like um time would go a lot slower, but these days it's just like, dude, I just lose track of the weeks, week by week. It feels like it just slips by, man. And it's really crazy. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm having so much fun or if I'm like always on an adrenaline high or anything like that. It's really a very interesting life, right? And I actually got one of my biggest payouts ever today. So I was like celebrating. I was like so fucking happy, man. And I just literally all I did was I got a massage. I went to my favorite Thai massage in Hollywood. And man, dude, those Thai ladies will fucking kill you, man. They like put so much pressure. They're probably like 110 pounds or something like that. And they just like land all this pressure. And it's just like, man, I just feel my muscles releasing and stuff. Yeah, man, it was like one of the best massages ever. I tipped her extra today because like when I win, you win. So I was just like, yeah. So I tipped her, got a massage, and I also grabbed some Chick-fil-A, which is something that I don't really eat that much, but I was like, dude, let's like I'm not going to go ham and fucking eat a whole pizza. I was like, let's just break this one meal, get a spicy chicken spiky what the fuck am I supposed to say? What the fuck am I saying? Spicy chicken deluxe, spicy chicken deluxe. And yeah, man, I just like went to town on it and it feels really good, man. I just feel like today is just like one of those days where I'm just like so hyped up, you know? Tipped extra or happy end. Hell no, man. Dude, I would not do a happy ending. By the way, hit that like button. Kevin D, I know you're in here and there's four people total in here. Start hitting that like button. But no, man, this lady is like my mom, man. She's like probably in her 50s or something like that, man. Yeah, not into that. Not into that happy ending life and stuff. You know, what's really interesting about me is, well, what people are really shocked about me sometimes is that they say that like people would think that I'd be really into strip clubs and all that sort of stuff, but honestly, for me, it's not like I'm just not into that shit, man. Like I'm not into that like escorts or stripper life. I don't know, it just feels very sleazy and inauthentic, man. What are your thoughts about Dan Locke? I think Dan Locke's concepts, the things that he teaches are really great actually. Um his content is good. I like his content. It's I wouldn't say his content is like the new shit that I haven't heard. Like if you look at my bookcase, probably everything like that's been said out there has been said in one of these books over here. But it's his delivery that I really like. It's very authentic, very genuine in my opinion, right? Not all his stuff is like super, I don't know, some of the stuff is kind of corny and stuff sometimes, but I appreciate his work. He's really changed my life and that's why I post my affiliate link with him. So, yeah, man. You still using it? Yeah, I use it every single day. I've actually used it everything from content creation to writing copy to even running my business. Like that's the core of my business. It's high ticket closing, you know? And it feels really cool because I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, but it's kind of like it's kind of like I can't think of something. Um it's kind of like for me, I've taken a lot of different courses on digital marketing and stuff, and I've been trying things here and there, and nothing really seemed to work when I was in pharmacy, right? Just because I don't know what for whatever reason, right? But after I took Dan Locke's course, not only did I really get good at high ticket closing, but I actually really got good at everything else around me. So the like when I got good at high ticket closing, my copy got better. When I got good at high ticket closing, women looked at me very differently than they did before. It's unlocked this whole world to me that I was like, wow. And you know what it really comes down to? I think it was the reason why I wasn't getting the results before was like because I was so scared, man. I was so scared about rejection. I was so scared about sales. I was so scared about all that sort of stuff. And when I started inoculating myself, like throwing myself in the trenches, man, that completely changed my life. Where's your dream place to travel? Oh, by the way, Marco, I actually answered on I saw your other question. I'm actually in the middle of answering it, by the way. But my dream place to travel. Well, if you check out my vision board, I mean, yeah, I'll show you my vision board right now. There's about 3 places I want to travel. So I want to go to Thailand because my dad wanted to go there, and I wanted to go to Hawaii and the motherland. Man, I have never seen where my family originated from, and that's like one of the most important things in my life to do. I really want to do it bad. Yeah. So yeah, I have enough for. I guess I have enough for Thailand right now. I could just go there right now, but I don't know. I don't know what's really stopping me from like really enjoying it and just going. But yeah, I've you know, traveling for me is it's cool. I love the food. Like I love trying different food and different experiences, but the number one thing why I like traveling is probably meeting the different people that are exactly out there, you know? It's like I just love meeting like being inoculated in different cultures and stuff. It's one of the reasons why I like living in Koreatown because it's just like okay, so if I go where I live, it's like between I don't know, like so if you go one block to the right, then it's like a whole Mexican neighborhood. It's all Mexicans and stuff like that. People say it's MS-13 territory and shit, but whatever. Um, but there's that whole Mexican part, right? If you go to the left, it's all Korean. And there's something about that that's like really cool. I love being in like I love learning about new cultures. I love being inoculated into them. I love like eating like not the fucking Panda Expresses out there and shit. I want to try the authentic shit. Like that's why I like lengua and tripa and all that sort of stuff because I love what like actual locals eat, man. And I think that's like I think breaking bread with the people that are there is something that I really enjoy a lot of time, you know? And yeah, man. And I just love seeing how certain people think in a certain area, right? Even though an area might be like financially not that broke, they might be rich in other areas of your life and it makes me like reflect what I actually want in life, right? Any tips for a student about to start first year pharmacy in a language he's not fluent in? Dude, get us start getting fluent and I would really try to find people who um who you can kind of click up with, you know? Maybe they speak the same language. I don't know what you speak over there. Um Cassius de Rula, maybe Espanol or something. I don't know. But like I said, whatever language you speak, try to click up with people who are in a similar situation or who are fluent in English and who are patient enough to do it to help you. At the end of the day, though, it's not really their responsibility to help you. It's your responsibility to try to learn as much. I mean, you're making a huge decision to go to pharmacy school to like think about it like this. Pharmacy is already really difficult now, imagine having trouble understanding what the professor is saying and going into pharmacy school. It's really tough. You can definitely do it. And my friend, my boy Aaron, he told me about this app. I think it's called Hello Talk. And what you can do is actually you can say what language you're fluent in and what language you want to work on. And meanwhile, before you go into pharmacy school or when you're in pharmacy school, just use that all the time and just be very social too. That's total immersion is one of the best ways to learn any language. But don't listen to me. I fucking suck at languages. Like I can barely speak my mother tongue. Like I can barely speak Toisan or like Cantonese, dude. It's really that bad now. And I feel like it gets worse as I like stay in California, ironically, right? Where there's like more Asians, right? But I never use it. Like I so rarely use it. How much do you think learning Spanish will help sales in Southwest or maybe interactions in general? So I have a boy. He is actually Korean, so he speaks a little bit of Korean. But you know what's really cool about him? He speaks Arabic as well. So, like, I think that's really cool. I don't know what you are, Mark, like, cause you abbreviated your last name, but, it definitely could add a very interesting factor if you aren't of that culture and you're completely fluent in it. It's really cool. I feel like Zai says, "I feel like I'm the only girl here, so it feels right to ask this question. Do you guys really prefer no makeup versus makeup?" I was recently watching JK's video. Oh, you're a JK fan. Awesome, man. And now you're in my stream, which is awesome. Um, dude, I you know what? Here's the thing. I'll be completely transparent with you, Zai. Honestly, I like girls with makeup. Like I like when girls like take the time to really, I guess, put detail, like the detail, because makeup is actually very like I'm not okay. So I'm gonna sound like a huge perv right now, but I used to watch a lot of makeup artists, people, just not for like their techniques and stuff, but the way they deliver their content, right? So I watched it from a content creator point of view, and as I was watching, I was like, damn, there's so many intricacies, right? And maybe I don't know everything that goes on, but I do appreciate the final product, you know? But if a girl doesn't, I don't expect the girl to go glammed out like all the time, right? If you're going to the gym or you're going hiking or some shit, dude, you do not want your makeup to fucking be caked on and shit, man. Like that's cool. So honestly, I'm like, it's cool either way. I if a girl wears makeup though, I do notice and I do appreciate it. I live in Arizona. Kevin, you look like you just took a lot of you have a lot of suppressed anger. Just an assumption though. Nice seeing you back. I would say a suppressed anger. It's I'm not angry per se. If I was angry, I would just tell people like, yo, fuck you, fuck that. No, I'm actually pretty good right now. Haha, haha, nice. Hate it when guys put up a front about liking no makeup. Yeah. Like, dude, there's a yeah. It's funny. A lot of guys will just lie to you to just get you in bed, man. Sweet talk you. I'm not about that life. Like, I have appreciation for both. There's like, and then there's like sometimes girls who just have natural beauty too, like who don't need a makeup, and they're like, oh damn, she's pretty good looking, right? So I don't know, man. That's just the outside, man. What counts is the inner beauty. By the way, for those 7 people, hit that like button, son. Get my likes up so my channel can grow. Cause I don't know, dude. I don't even know what my sub count is now. Like, dude, that's how much I don't really like. I don't know if it sounds really bad, but I haven't been checking my analytics recently at all. So it's pretty interesting. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, what other questions do you guys have, man? I can buy subs for you if you want. No, I don't need bot subs. Like I just want to be very organic too, you know? Like I think that's the thing like about my channel. I've always been very transparent, very open about everything that's really going on in my life. And I want to continue going on that way, you know? There's so many like channels where I don't know, they put up a front, they're like, "Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about." Dude, who the fuck talks like that, man? No one does, you know. And I get it, like you're doing it for the views, you want high energy, you want active engagement, but you know my content is not for everyone, and I'm totally okay with that, you know. I do not want all the MGTOW and all that audience, even though I could probably get subs off that audience. I do not want negative ass people on my audience. I do not want like tons of like kid gamers and stuff on my channel because my stuff doesn't relate to them, right? It's not because I don't want them on my channel, but it's just like they just don't relate to the stuff I talk about, right? Different stages of life. Um I appreciate you answering my question. I started in 15 days. I'm going to completely immerse myself in the language. The language I'm doing it is in Polish. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, dude, good luck with that. Your life vlogs though. Yeah, I actually have quite a bit of vlog footage. Like I took a bunch of vlog footage recently, like when especially when I went to New York and San Jose. So I just gotta edit it really quick and just get that done. No lie though, it felt so good doing vlogs again. I just had a I forgot. No, I was doing Starbucks experience. I wasn't even planning to do a vlog that day. I did not even like plan out that content. I just like shot it on spot and was just going everywhere. So yeah. Thanks, man. I'm glad you appreciate it. What do you think the whole Eminem versus MGK thing? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I don't know about the whole drama with MGK and Eminem. Like, cause I'll be honest, I don't really follow white rappers. You know, R.I.P. By the way, R.I.P. Mac Miller. I'd never listened to his music at all, but yeah, man. Like, but I heard like I know MGK. Like back when I used to follow MGK, MGK was really like he looked up to Eminem like a god, man. There's like interviews like him saying that he looks up to him. He's like one of his biggest inspirations and all that. So I don't really know what happened. I've been seeing a lot of like Eminem and MGK content and stuff, but those aren't my type of rappers to begin with. To be honest with you, I don't really have much of an opinion. Why not do pharmacy per diem while you pursue your side hustle? Isn't it too risky what you're doing? I think it's perceived risk, honestly, because you have to look at it more than just the financial aspect, right? There's a lot of opportunity cost, right? I'm at that point in my business where I'm getting a lot of business owners contacting me wanting to close for their different products, right? Or courses or packages, whatever, right? And so I'm negotiating these things out. I'm good right now. I'm okay to take like a step back to move 10 steps forward. And so, I mean, why not? Why go back to pharmacy? Why surround myself around people who don't want to be entrepreneurs, who aren't really going to help build any assets in my life? That's how I look at it, right? If I go back to pharmacy, I'm going to just be surrounded by people who are okay with a 9 to 5. And I'm not saying like, oh, just because you don't like a 9 to 5, that's the end of the world, right? It's really not, but it's just that I don't want that life for myself anymore. outgrew it. And honestly, I swear I have some sort of like PTSD when I think about going back to pharmacy. It's like the last thing I ever want to do, to be honest with you. At this point in my life, at least, I can't say for the rest of my life, but I do miss the patient interaction a lot. I really miss like talking with the regulars and stuff like that. But nowadays, I get to control who I want to talk to, what type of people I want to surround myself with, and if I can sustain the lifestyle right now, why not? You know. Oh, we got 11 people. Those 7 people who haven't liked my content, shameless plug, fucking hit that like button, son. Um, how do you deal with people who are distracted by their phones and are not social? It depends who you're talking to, right? So if it's a one-on-one, I think it's pretty damn disrespectful. If somebody's talking and you're just like playing with your phone and shit, turn that shit off, man. Like I think that's one of the things that I don't know, like people are so addicted to their phones these days, they forget to just connect with people. You know, these are just tools. It's not like our life. People are like forming relationships is so important. It's important for business. It's important for us to be happy. Like I love talking to people. It's one of my like the things I love doing. Like, and I wake up every single day. That's why I love closing. I don't even have to take closing calls if I want. I just do it because I love it, because I love talking to people. I love trying to see how I can help them in their situation. That's all I do, man. And yeah, but back to your question, just mention it. Just be like, "Hey, is everything okay?" Like you can do it in a few different ways. You can be very direct and compassionate too. Like, "Hey, you know, or you could do it indirect." So an indirect way might be, "Hey, is everything okay? Is this a bad time for you? Do you need to get to something?" That's one way you could do it. Um or the more direct way it would be, I'm trying to think of a kinder way of doing it. You could be very direct and be like, "Hey, that's kind of rude being on your phone," right? That's it. That's one way to escalate a situation. But if you want to be a little softer, try to think. Mm, you could be like, I don't know. I don't like it when you're on your phone. I can't really think of anything. But yeah, usually just not assuming I think a lot of time when you're trying to bring up like conversations like those, I think it's don't assume ill intent. Just mention it, and if they keep on doing it, you can escalate it there. But just be like, "Hey, is everything okay? Like, I see that you're on your phone." You know, that's all you really need to say. You don't need to go fucking guns blazing. Um, any tips on being confident? I'm not shy. I'm just more reserved toward people I don't know. Um, being confident. I get this question a lot because I think one of the things that people see about me is that they would think I'm very confident just because I do a lot of YouTube, just because I talk to a lot of people. But I have my bitch moments too. Like you can ask my boy Brian Fong. Like there was a girl literally like like she's a fan girl. She's like fangirling over me, and I was so shy to talk to her because I thought she was like kind of cute. But no, it's just like I just have those moments too where I don't feel confident. And I think part of it too is just like when you're so like attached to the thought where you're trying to get someone to like you or you have some sort of outcome, that's what leads to the anxiety. I think a lot of time when I just meet people, it's just like, hey, I just like talking to people to see if I can help them. If I can't help them or they don't want to talk to me, it's all good. Not the end of the world, right? Very different, right? When you're not attached to like a certain outcome, then it's just like you lets everything go, man. The real question is probably like if what exactly are you scared of if a conversation doesn't go the way that you want it to? Marco says, "Do you think relationships are distractions from your teens as you teen through your 20s?" I don't think it's a distraction, man. I think relationships are actually a very important part of life. And if it wasn't for all my relationships, like, going through life, I mean, even though I'm not, like I tell people, like, "No, I'm not focused on a relationship." That's, like, on the back burner right now. Even though that I say that, relationships are important. It's important to be able to go through like a really intense relationship because I don't know. I think like relationships are a like a self-reflection point of your life, right? So it makes you think about how you are in a relationship, or it makes you think about what kind of partner do you really want going forward. You know, I think it's like very important to have clarity about what you want, like in a partner, man. Because I'll be honest with you, like for me, I know as a partner, like, man, I'm hella disorganized. I'm hella messy. Like, I need someone who can, like, if somebody can support me in that, that'd be great. You know, like I have a tendency on being very hard on myself and burning myself out. If somebody can balance me, great. I'm not expecting that, of course, but like if I meet someone who's like who can do that, like we make a killer team, man. Kevin Yee, what Destiny Lore says, what do you do on your spare time? Recently I've been doing a lot of jujitsu and powerlifting. Um, I haven't been really doing that much like fun stuff recently. I mean, I know I've been traveling, but those are like for weddings and stuff. Um, I don't know yet, man. I'm thinking about getting back into yoga actually. Getting back into yoga again, like going to like legit classes. I'm not talking about in my living room doing downward dog, like talking about like let's do hot yoga again and just get in that practice, you know? So I'm thinking about doing that. Um some things I like doing on my spare time too. I love hip hop. Hip hop is one of those things that I grew up on, and I just love hearing new artists. I love going to like clubs and stuff. That's really fun. I must be the only fucking 30-year-old person who likes going clubbing, but I enjoy going clubbing. I enjoy like that hip hop music all the time. Even though I'm a little bit behind, I like I just enjoy it, man. It just makes me like feels good sometimes not to think so deeply and intensely, you know? Um You should wrestle to up your ground game. Yeah, at my current gym, there's actually like wrestling classes and stuff, and that's really fun. I love it. Like, wrestling is really, really fucking good. And I actually use a lot of Greco. Like, I've been looking up different Roman, Greco-Roman throws and stuff, which is really cool. I'm not much of a like I don't really take shots that often. Like, I don't really shoot for singles and doubles and all that or high crotches, just because like dude, I'm so scared of tweaking my knee, man. So I don't shoot for that stuff. I usually like to do sweeps and upper body block throws and shit. um what do you do to no sorry what weird food combinations do you like? I think like honestly, I think adding like weird combinations, no, man, this is like the first time somebody's asked me that. Dude, I remember back in the day, I used to make some pretty nasty like protein shakes. It wasn't because of like health or anything. Like it wasn't because of taste, it was because of health. So I would literally mix like fucking it was disgusting, like tuna protein and like tuna like some sort of protein. I don't remember what type of protein, and like fucking and spinach, man. That shit was so disgusting. And you should probably throw that shit in salad, but I just blended that shit up and I just drank it, man. That's the beast I used to be, man. Like when I was very serious about that sort of stuff, man. But for some reason that tasted like peanut butter, which was really cool, I guess. But yeah, man, I don't think I would do it again. Brian Funk says, yo, what up, Kev? Did you do collab with Paul in Seattle? Actually, I did mini collab, not too much. We recorded a bit. I'm like behind on all my editing right now. And honestly, I don't even need to shoot new content. I just need to edit my fucking content. Brian, you want to make some money? I'll hire you as an editor, son. Yo, we got Zach King in the house. Yeah, Kevin, impromptu live stream. That's right, son. Yeah, man. I was just telling people I felt so fucking guilty that I haven't uploaded all week. And I was just like, I don't see myself putting out a video tomorrow or today. So I was just like, fuck it. Why not just do a live stream, man? Kevin, apparently pharmacy school is really expensive. Is that true? And do you also have a lot of loans from school? So I actually spent a lot of my money investing. Like so for the first few years of pharmacies, like when I was in pharmacy, I all I did was invest all my money. I invested all my money into the stock market and all that sort of stuff. So I actually, and I think in 2016, I think, I have a screenshot and I put the date. But yeah, that's due. But yeah, school is freaking expensive, especially if you go to a private one. Like, even though I don't know, school might be 30. I'm doing a man, this is how behind I am. I actually finished writing my article. I just haven't proofread it yet and added all the images, but it should be coming out on Refugee Hustle relatively soon. Probably going to put expedited focus on it because I think it's that good of an article. And I also have a collab between me and Brian Fung about farm school, man. So, or me, me, Brian Fung, and Paul Tran. So we got the triple OG Farm Ds in the house. Um, yeah, Tommy Kono. I don't know what that is reference to, but yeah, man, it's pretty like I was saying, pharmacy school is like wicked expensive. To me, it's like I don't know whose video I was watching. Maybe it was Billy Jeans or something. But he was like, why spend so much time like learning about parallelograms and taking calculus classes and throwing yourself in $400 debt just to take this pharmacy profession, you know? And you're in heavy debt. You have to go through a lot of like stress. It's not all glamorous. And sure, it's great for some people, but not everyone, right? When you could just like put that investment elsewhere, you don't have to go into $400,000 debt and probably create a sustainable business somewhere else. Like honestly, self-education in 2018 right now, dude, best like this is the golden age of like information online. Everybody has a freaking course. Not all courses are good, but there's some really, really kick-ass courses. If I was shown the same opportunity in 2006, I would drop out of college immediately and just fucking go this route. Like, I don't know if I'm crazy. Older people will say I'm crazy, but they don't see all the opportunities that are out here these days, you know? Like, and I know because I talk to different businesses about their courses, their packages. I'm like, wow, your course is like mind blowing. It changed. Like, for example, I talked to this real estate course. I talked to this real estate coach, and his course like changed the way I looked at real estate forever, forever. Freaking crazy, right? Why don't you try Matt Tran's digital marketing course? He always talks about marketable skills, not formal education. Because I don't really need like at this point, I don't really need marketing. I've studied a lot of marketing, dude. I've probably bought most of those courses out there. Actually, you know what's really funny? Billie Jean posted a video of me in which he didn't tell me their team didn't tell me about, which I'm okay with, you know. Any publicity is like free publicity, right? But I told them straight like in a personal email that hey, I love your course. Your course is one of the best courses out there. So I have a lot of marketing courses already. I don't think I really need to buy it anymore, if that makes any sense. Yeah. But I'm also for supporting Matt as well. You know, maybe I will buy it just to check it out. Because the price that they're offering is freaking steal. Like that's a no-brainer investment. But honestly, at this point in my life, I'm like literally bought 4 courses and I'm going through them. I'm trying to like implement as I go and just learn as quickly as possible, man. Like, dude, imagine like, okay, so let's pretend for a second. Let's say that you are thinking about like you're deciding, oh, should I go to college or not go to college, right? Imagine if you could like buy $1,000 course that will teach you all the skills that you need, right? Hire a mentor for less than the price of college. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, when I was like in college, it was almost like about $3,000 per course. Quite expensive, right? I could easily buy Dan Locke's course. Like, let's say you take 5 courses per, I don't know, semester or term. I don't even know how many courses I used to take, to be honest with you. But let's say you were to take 5 classes per semester or term, right? You literally could buy 5 different like maybe 3 different courses and get a personal mentor to make sure or coach to make sure that you're accountable and to make sure that you're headed in the right direction. That's so much better use of your money than just going into the regular college system. And you get to choose what you want to learn rather than sitting through a fucking calculus class where you're not paying attention, where you're probably fucking DMing people or like checking out girls on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's just like you get to choose whatever the fuck you want these days. Did you work as a farm tech before farm school? Yes, I actually did. I worked as a farm tech like my first year of regular college all the way until yeah, I've all the way until farm school and then I was an intern. So I probably spent 4 years as a farm tech. Not too fun at being a farm tech because you literally have to do almost everything. It's a very tough job. Yo, shout out like any farm techs in here or anybody that is watching this who is a farm tech, big shout outs to you because you guys make every pharmacy run. That's like the backbone of every pharmacy. You cannot have a full team of like I remember like sometimes I would get so frustrated in the pharmacy. I was like, oh, I wish everyone was a pharmacist here. But like realistically, when I'm not pissed off, I'm just like, okay, yeah, it's not very sustainable to have your whole team full of pharmacists like getting paid six figures. It just doesn't make sense, man. Billie Jean is not my lover. Bill Michael Jackson's son. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the pharmacy company CVS. What is your opinion on that company? They reject insurance a lot. Dude, they're owning everything right now, right? They just acquired fuck, I'm blanking out. They just acquired not Humana. Walmart is Humana. Why the fuck am I blanking out? It's a huge one. It has like a I can't remember, but they're buying up like third parties like crazy. CVS. Give props to them, man. They have like really good marketing. They have like their system their system is like on point, but the way they treat their employees is like every single corporation that I see, you know, it's just like a lot of people are burnt out. A lot of the people in the company, they don't even like working there, you know? So I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I've been with CBS. Like, so I can't really give a fair assessment anymore. But chances are, I've talked to a lot of people in the grind right now. They fucking hate that shit. Millennials don't want to do old school things like opening up a restaurant. If you are dedicated, you can make more money than you can handle and buy real estate. Or you can try to figure out how to buy real estate without your own capital. They reject medication a lot. Yeah, like pain meds. But here's the thing: I don't blame people for rejecting medication. That is our responsibility. I would say, like one of the, like one, I wouldn't say the reason for our opioid crisis, but is like honestly pharmacists who didn't stand up to say no, to say this is inappropriate, to like because I mean it's not an easy job to say no to people. People, you gotta realize people sometimes like doctors and patients will fucking yell at you, but you know that's what's best for like in your clinic, in your professional judgment, you know that's best, you know? I don't know, man. Like it's that thing. Like it's really it's people don't see like the job as a pharmacist, and we have to play gatekeeper. That's our role in society too. And like during the 2000, like when opioids were all the craze and stuff over the last few years, because it might have been like that, like other diversion that's out of the control of the pharmacist. But I can tell you too is like I knew some pharmacists who took in anything because they didn't want to get into confrontation. It's busy, it's all that sort of stuff. But still, I mean, that is our responsibility too. Man, dude, the chat is fucking blowing up, son. This is awesome. For real. Oh fuck, man. Um, so you into sneakers? Nah, I'm no sneakerhead, Alexander. Did you pay off your debt before giving up pharmacy? I made all my money with investing. So my investments actually surpassed my loans. What is your opinion on joining the military to pay for school? Dude, it's an option, man. Like you really like so take two people for example, right? Let's say somebody really wants to serve this country and but wants to really use their education as well. Bam, that's a great opportunity for them. Let's say someone like doesn't want to join the like they want to be around family, they can't travel, they have to go abroad and stuff. Well, military is probably not a good fit for them, you know, but it's always an option. Millennials don't want to do all. Oh, sorry, I read that already. Fuck. My eyes are like burning up right now. Shit. Darling Lime says, "Hey Kevin, just want to let you know that I found you through my high school farm tech after teacher when she showed your class pharmacy reality versus expectations. That is crazy. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, that video went pretty crazy. I think thank you to my friend Angela because honestly, I think she drove a lot of those views, man. But yeah, or maybe it was Matt's video, but it's I think the whole reason why I shot that video and stuff was just because I wanted full transparency for people. I wanted people to know exactly what they're getting themselves into before jumping into it. Pharmacy is not one of those things where you're just thinking about it and you're like, "Oh, I'll figure it out along." No, you need to know before you go into pharmacy school, before you go into a lot of debt, that it's for you. This is something you want to be a part of, and it's a choice that you take. For me, I went into it like partially for the money, but I knew full well that I wanted to be part of the healthcare system because I knew I would make a kick-ass healthcare provider, right? Maybe it was just the environment that I was in that didn't optimize for that, but and maybe that's why I was unhappy, but who knows? Anyways, guys, it's 41 minutes in. I actually need to start creating content. I want to Do you guys like this lens or this view better? Tell me what you guys think. But thank you guys for just tuning in. It's like literally 3:34 in the afternoon over here in California. So I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I've seen a lot of growth in my channel and I love it, guys. So keep on supporting me. And tell me what kind of content you guys want. Just leave it in the comments. I read every single comment that gets left on my channel. I might not reply to all of it just because I'd literally be sitting here all day just replying and I couldn't get anything else done. So guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll be streaming again on Sunday if you guys want at 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Love you guys. Peace. Where do I shut this off?